Just because you're on a spiritual awakening path, just because you're now a healer, you might be an empath, you might now be on a completely different trajectory, and you might be doing a yoga, you might be doing all of these lovely things and leading a very conscious lifestyle. Now, does that mean that you will never fall sick? Does that mean that you'll never have an angry moment? Does that mean that you're going to be calmer than calm, zenner than zen? Absolutely not, right? Because in the middle of positive, negative, in the middle of duality, say black, white, dark, light, opposite, sun, moon, right in the middle is a point, and that point that is in the middle is pure consciousness. It doesn't matter what's happening on either end, whether you are fully in the light or fully in the dark, you are simply in energy. Energy is moving in whichever way it is moving, and it's up to you, because there is a little secret about the law of the universe, we can call it, is that everything is always looking for a balance. So when you have a lot of light in you, and you've been doing a lot of light working with the frequency of light, there will be a lot of darkness coming towards you. And some of us interpret that as saying, oh, well, you see, now that I'm coming into so much light, there's always the darkness is going to want to attack us and, make sure that we stay on track, or they want us to go back into 3D dimension and all of that. There's so many things that your mind will tell you, right? But actually, quite the opposite, because in fact, the word opposite, wherever there is a lot of light, you will need something to reflect the opposite of that for you to appreciate the light or even the darkness. Where you will find pure consciousness is bang in the middle of the two, where there is no good, there is no bad, there is no duality. And this, folks, is where you will find your mana. This is where you're going to find that void, that shunya, which is beyond duality. Now, to go beyond duality, you've got to go beyond the judgment. So if you are on a light working path, and you're on this path where you've now found your calling or your purpose, and you feel like, wow, I'm so blissed out, I'm in joy, I want to help people, yeah? What you can do as well to help yourself and to help everybody else is to give yourself a space, a safe space that is non-judgmental, right? In which you can vent, in which you can simply be sick if you're going to be sick, right? Because even in that, whether it's you with a stuffy nose, and you maybe, some people call this a vibrational flu, vibrational cold, whether it's your joints and everything aching, don't resist it. Allow it. Let it be, and let it run its course, and you'll find that when you run its course and don't resist it, don't try to put painkillers, don't try to put something in there and you sink into it, it'll have nowhere to go, because there'll be none of that flux of energy left for anything to happen with it, right? So whichever way you are, try not to compartmentalize how you must be feeling every day, especially for those of you on a spiritual awakening path. Please steer clear from judgment. Steer clear from spiritual teachers who even tell you that you must be in your highest signature of joy all of the time. You might work towards that so that you are joyful or joyous regardless of circumstance, regardless of situation, that you are in your still point. Yes, but if you are not, it's okay. It's okay. If you don't feel that you want to be in a particular mood, if you don't, fine. Acknowledge it, stay in that, see where it takes you, as long as you're safe. Which brings me exactly to the point of the next post, which is about you sinking into your dire straits, sinking into that imbalance, to find balance. Lots of love. Stay tuned.